What's going on, everyone? Juice Bags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Today we're going to do a little variation of a build that Aramir showed to me on stream the other day, and that was taking advantage of the Thick Vines shard. Now we're going to take that one step further, and we're just going to go 20 DU defenses only. So, you know, with that in mind, we're on a map with 2,000 DU. 20 defenses, or 20 DU defenses only, means we are going to be able to spam the living crap out of this map. Now, additionally, I will throw it out there, this map is going to be, or this video is going to be a little bright. There's not really going to be any flashing lights, but there is going to be some very, very bright lights. So bust out your sunglasses if you have them available, because we are going in hot with the World Tree, with anti-chaos, anti-melee, and melee boom for the full meme glory. And we're combining that with automation, deadly strikes, and thick vines. To accompany these world trees, we're going to bring along some frost strike auras. We are going lingering frostfire, defense rate, and defense range, with range pylon, mass destruction, and vicious strikes. So we're going to get a little bit of a kind of a double whammy here on this one. So yeah, vicious strikes. I normally would go vicious and deadly for the crazy size. However, I did want to get a mass destruction in there for a little bit of power. Now I'm bringing range pylon in just because some of these are going to be near the trees, so we're going to give the trees a little bit more range. Now let's start off with the frost strikes. So basically going to spam the map with them. Now, you know, of course you can take your gear off, take your ascension out, and get even more value out of, or more placements of your frost strikes. But I'm just going to kind of spam it around the map. So I'm going to go down the direction that the lanes would travel, whether it be above or below. And we'll go all the way up and around to the different spawns here. Let's see, we can get one over here. Probably get another one right there. And then we need to come back down this lane. And we'll go right up these stairs and around to this spawn, or meet this spawn back again. All right, so only use 360 DU of that enormous amount of DU. So we are going to have a whole lot of trees, y'all. So let's just go ahead and start spamming them. With the trees, of course, we can stack them closer together. Thick vines does stack, so, or it doesn't necessarily stack, but each individual one is its own attack. So you're going to get all the value from each and every one of these trees. Every one of these damage ticks are going to be popping off. Let's see, we got lots of trees there. Let's go with some more trees up top here for the full-blown spawn camp. And then that will give us a little early up on the flyers as well. Yeah, looking quite nice. Now, we are going to want to block the lane down below here. So let's go ahead and just plan on hitting them as they come down the stairs as well. So we'll get trees there, and we'll just go straight on down and create a little roadblock on the lane there. We'll do the same thing over here. Just go straight on down, and then we will just block this lane off. All right, now we got the lower lanes. Now we know the lanes run right along the stairs, basically. So we can just go ahead and spam them up and just go all the way down and along the stairs and be in good shape. And then, once again, we're going to continue and take that ooh all the way over so that it does block the path. We'll do the same thing over here. Let's see. Let's just start right here, and we'll just go a straight line. I have a feeling there's going to be lots of DU left over, so there's going to be just lots of tree spam to fill in the gaps here a little bit. Let's see. Let's get this one in. You can see the bright lights I was talking about. This is going to be a rather shiny one. Now let's see. What about here? Well, we can go... We can get them right at the spawn here. Let's go with a few more. We'll go 3 there. And then we'll just come straight across here for an actual wall. The first wave, I think, might be a little sketchy. As the juggernauts are going to be pounded down, it's just a matter of if they're going to be able to heal through it. And we got 400 DU left. Holy crap. So that's 200 more DU. Let's throw 100 DU on each side right here, directly above the spawns. We'll do the same thing over here. Get as much of that spawn killing in as we can. And then that leaves 200 left. Holy smokes. Now, we can even go inside of here if we want and add a little bit more pizzazz to the spawn. Actually, they're not reaching. Not quite reaching, so no point in going there. I think for the remainder, we'll just kind of spam it around and help out those lower lanes. The lower lanes, of course, you know, that's where most of the action is going to be taking place. But we're hopefully not even going to notice it going on down there, because we're going to have trees popping off like crazy. So let's pick a spot where we can actually watch this glory unfold. And I think it will be over here. This will be the roughest area through the starting waves for sure. As the, you know, those chieftain are just going to come right out. It's just, are the trees going to be able to heal through it? It's a little close, a little sketchy. We could have went with 2 healing shards on the trees. I actually think it would have been better to go with more range, maybe. More range instead. We got another chieftain. All right, we got 1 tree down. Let's go ahead and get that bad boy rebuilt. I think after we get a few upgrades in on these trees that are taking damage, it will remedy a lot of the issue here. Let's see, can we get that one? Nope. Can't get it repaired before it's down. Let's help out a little bit here in the first wave. Now, if you didn't want to do the whole little 20 DU thing, but you wanted to have some fun with your trees, the answer would be just drop a couple of Nimbus at each one of these real choke points here, and GG's would be happening then. Let's go ahead and upgrade this entire area, as it is taking the most damage. Of course, upgrades are giving us more range, but they're additionally giving us more damage because the health of the tree is being upped as well. So, you know, from 1.8 to 2.4, we get a little damage boost out of that. Well, let's get these trees all squared away. I'm not seeing any other ones blinking. I think the rest of the map may have been just kind of on auto clear. Not 100% positive. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's check out this side this time and see what's happening. We will keep an eye on that hot lane down there. I got a feeling this side might just be getting straight wrecked right in the spawn. We see the flyers. Are the flyers going to make it through? No, the flyers are getting taken out. They're getting crowd controlled by the frost strikes, of course, which helps. But then the trees are putting on all the damage. Yeah, there's nothing making it out of here. Holy crap, man. This is the lane where the boom servo would really shine. I got to get that thing off of there and have a little less, you know, obviously if you're using DPS trees, there's a large chance you're doing it for the memes. But I think it would be way more effective if I had like a range mod on it. For a few repairs around on those. We got a Slickelion. I don't even know where he's at, but he dead. Slickelion dead. And holy crap, man, this lane was absolutely annihilated. I think it's just so many trees stacked up on that tight little area that did it there. Let's see, we can go ahead and continue to upgrade these, since this seems to be the biggest trouble area. And holy crap, man. We are definitely getting it. Now, where was that Slick? Okay, the Slickelion's up top. Let's see how fast he burns. That's a whole lot of tree smacking Slickelion right there, huh? Holy crap. He's just not making it out very far. We did get a chieftain that made it all the way out. But I think that is probably all that's going to make it out through the door on this one. That is for sure. Yeah, we're seeing a little boom servo action down here, but the mobs are just not as close enough together to really get the full glory of it. You see that chieftain immunity. He died before he made it to the wall, though. Here we go. Here's a good little challenge at Griblocks. We got another Slickelion. The Slickelions we wanted to worry about. Let's keep an eye on Gribbs, though. Oh, man. Gribbs is not going to make the trees. Holy crap. I thought for sure Gribbs would be up there slapping, but no dice. No dice for Gribbs. Okay, now we've got 2 Slickelion spawns here. Makes me think I might want to add a little bit of something over here. Let's go with a couple of upgrades just on this close row, just to get a little more damage out there. That way our Slickelion is getting slapped. And let's let it fly here. With this being just a super spawn camp, this map is running real quick. I mean, I didn't exactly speed build this one, and we are still just blasted through this map super fast. And you know, that's just because, I think because so many enemies are dying right at the spawns. If you look down inside the spawns, we do have some mana drops inside there. And that is, as soon as the enemy is eligible to take defense, or to take damage, the trees are hitting them inside the spawn right there. Let's take a quick peek down below. I think it might be a little late in the wave. We might not see a whole lot going on. We got yet another Slickelion and a Quibbly. Now, Quibbly could cause some problems here. Let's see, though. Quibbly's going to get some shots off. Nope, just got owned. Now, we did get... We did take a little damage over here somewhere. What did we take here? Well, not too much. Let's just upgrade those. I'm not sure if that was the flyers or the ranged enemies inside the spawn. But we'll just go ahead and give those a round of upgrades. And let's just let it fly. I mean, it's going so smooth. Let's just see how it goes. Now, we got the Super Chieftain here. Slickelions are going to get hammered, so I'm not super worried about them. Orc Warlord... thought he was in here. Where is the Warlord? The Warlord is down in another area. Back up to full with his immunity. I think the Warlord could cause some problems, maybe. Here he is right here, huh? No, it must be downstairs. I mean, if that's the case, there's just no way we're ever going to even see him. I'm not sure where the Warlord was on that one. Oh, a Cannon Ogre should take out a tree or two. See how that big boy fares. Yeah, there's one down. Every shot should be a one shot for the Cannon Ogre. There's 2 down. So, Cannon Ogre got the pot shots in. That is for sure. But we're done. I mean, before I even get those trees back, the map is just out of enemies. So there is a look at some frozen trees on the boat. As far as things I'd probably do differently in this build, well, you know, that melee boom's not really doing much. It sure is fun to see it going off. But I think right there really needs to have some range. So I think a range servo I would put in there. That would give us the opportunity to get closer, or maybe even to the range cap with Deadly Strikes. Certainly with a range pylon nearby, we would get to the range cap there. And then on the Frost Strike R's, they're just such a great utility defense. I don't know why I put Mass Destruction in there. I should have just kept it with the OG. And what I normally run with is range pylon. Actually, what I normally run is Destructive Pylon on those. Range pylon, destructive pylon, and vicious, but of course destructive would not do anything for the trees in this situation. But that will do it for now. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. As another quick reminder, I'm going to be going live over on Twitch today at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That is like in a matter of a couple of hours from this video being published, and going to be giving away the very first RGB head flare. That is the new flare coming in Dungeon Defender, that is in Dungeon Defenders 2. Do you want to be the very first person in the world to have one? You can be. Just swing by and win that giveaway. But But that will do it for now. I will see you all in just a while over on Twitch. Thanks again, y'all.